Hey guys, this is Arnold98 and almost Happy New Year. 2016 is almost over and this will be the last video of the year. Obviously 2016 and was a very interesting year, you would say. But my Transformers definitely have improved, of course, and I went straight to almost finishing Age of Extinction and popped in some RID guys and little bonuses here and there, like Mini Bone Crusher here. And I also made a bunch of instruction videos for you guys to, so I can share my designs with you. And I'd love to see some videos of the Transformers made from my instruction videos. Besides that, yeah, my Transformers, I of course made less Transformers than last year, mainly due to college. It's like from September to December I wasn't really active, and also Brick Fair, I was busy rebuilding older Transformers instead of making new ones. But I did anyways in the summer. Yeah, this is pretty much all the Transformers I made this year. I'm missing a few: Evasion Mode Prime, Fracture, and I have a Starscream and RD Starscream and Stinger right here. My first and last Transformers of the year. Yeah. Yeah, and also in addition, this year I focused more on quality than quantity for Transformers. I know I made a lot of small Prime Transformers last year and a lot of small Transformers. This year I went pretty big actually, with my tallest Transformer here and my largest Transformer in alt mode right there, Strafe, which is kind of unfair since those wings don't really go anywhere in roll-up mode and just rest on his back. Yeah, so I'll be doing my top 5 videos soon, but one thing is I have a question to ask you guys. I was always curious about this. What is your favorite version of Transformers? Like comment, of course, comment below, and try to choose one, maybe two if you can't choose between them. Just mainly one. I'm really curious about that. Like what TV series or movie or comics or something. Like the favorite version of Transformers depicted in like media, I would say. Like G1, like Beast Wars, Movieverse, which I focus on, IDW Comics, RID, Prime, or maybe Kiss Players, but don't worry, I won't judge. I'm just very curious. I'm pretty confident that that you guys just all like G1, but since most people do G1 Transformers out here, and maybe I'll make a Transformer, some kind of surprise from the version that gets the most, that is most favorited or something. Yeah, feel free to comment below. I'd love to see your opinion on this. And you're probably wondering what mine is, and it's actually a surprise. You'll probably be surprised. It's actually animated. That Transformers show I grew up with, and besides the movieverse, yeah, it's a great show back then. I think it was like 4th grade I started watching it, and it's sad it was canceled. It's a great plot, great characters, and the toys look amazing. I want to start collecting them, but I don't know. I don't know when to start, or yeah, I have too many Transformers lines I'm collecting right now. And yeah, it was a great show. I always remember coming back home from my violin lessons on Mondays and then going to CartoonNetwork.com and just catching up with the newest episode. Yeah, it's very interesting. I don't do any animated Transformers, unfortunately. I don't know why, but I might do one once sometime. Yeah, now on to the list. I know you guys, the favorite Transformer here, based on views and likes, is obviously Western Star Prime. But you guys are probably wondering what mine are. Or are you wondering? Probably not actually, but whatever. End of the year video. So just like last year, I decided to do top 5 instead of top 10 because I made a half the amount of Transformers I did than last year. And for this list, I focus on how it looks in robot mode, vehicle mode, accuracy to the source material, stability of course, and transformation, whether it's enjoyable or not. Alright, now let's get started. Alright, first for some honorable mentions. Obviously I can't include Movie Optimus Prime version 2 because he technically wasn't made in 2016. Well, half of him wasn't made in 2016. So yeah, but he is my favorite Transformer of all time currently. And an actual honorable mention is Hound. I couldn't fit him in the list, but I really like how he turned out. Initially, when I first built him, I just really wanted to get him over with, to, like, kind of just finish Age of Extinction. But after finishing him and like upgrading him for Brick Fair, he kind of grew on me. He's not that perfect though. His proportions are still a bit off. His legs are too long, and his transformation isn't as smooth as I thought it would be. So, and he's kind of fragile in some parts. Alright. Alright, for number 5, this Transformer isn't with me currently. It took me apart a while ago, but here it is. Invasion Mode Optimus Prime, both versions. I kind of prefer the G1 version, and I'm sure most people do. Yeah, I don't have him anymore. I didn't feel the need to rebuild him for Brick Fair since I already had 2 more Optimuses. I do have his Energon Act, which is cool. This came out pretty nice. The Voyager toys are a really nice figure, and I think I pulled it off pretty well here. Minus less fake parts and stuff, and yeah, he's transformation is really cool. The only problem is he is kind of fragile in some parts, especially, and yeah, he kind of looks kind of, I don't know, unfinished, I guess, in vehicle mode. Yeah, but yep, there's number 5, Invasion Mode Prime. I don't really have any plans to rebuild him though, unfortunately. Yeah. Alright, that should be it. Alright, so number 4, this is a Kickback from Transformers Robots in Disguise. And you're probably like, boo, RID, how can this beat a G1 colored Optimus? But this guy was really fun to make. I felt like I was like a toy designer at Hasbro. Like, just because this guy hasn't got any like toy, any physical representation of him. And yeah, it kind of sucks he doesn't get a toy. He's a really cool design, and like, he turns into a dragster, and like, it's kind of cool, like, cause yet it was kind of a challenge trying to figure out where to hide all the limbs in vehicle mode, and it came out pretty well. Though he isn't too sturdy. He must sturdy in the Invasion Mode Prime, but like nothing really locks in place, and yeah, I still really like him, and yeah, I hope he gets a Warrior Class figure someday. But other than that, I'm pretty fine with this in my display. Get that, yeah. So, it might come to a surprise for you guys, but it is Western Star Prime at number 3. This guy came out really nice, and he's instantly recognizable, and I try my best to improve on the Leader Class mold from Age of Extinction. It was kind of kibbly, and it's kind of the, like, they couldn't do much with like the design, since Zero Mode had like no vehicle parts on it whatsoever. But I think I did a fairly good job. Well, not as good as the upcoming Last Night Voyager. Like, I love the engineering on that. That's like awesome. They like stuffed all 3 wheels in his legs, and it's really could Can't wait to get that figure. But onto the Lego version, I think I did a great job. But the only problem with this guy, he kind of tests the limits of the ball joint system. He's a bit big, and he kind of falls apart on his own weight. That's why he has a stand, especially in the legs and his arms too. Sometimes can't hold up his shield and sword. Yeah, I might find ways to improve on him though. His vehicle mode is very nice though. I like that. I could probably improve on him since Optimus hasn't changed from his Last Night version. So I could probably do some improvements, and maybe he has a new weapon or something. I can't make him have glowing purple eyes though. You can't really do that at that scale. But there you go, Western Star Prime. Alright, number 2. This is a Clampdown from Transformers Robots in Disguise. Yeah, you're probably wondering how this guy beats that Western Star Prime, but he really does. He's one of the cleanest Transformers I've ever made, and he's really faithful to the show accurate. Minus the Mixel eyes and teeth, but that's the best substitute I could come up with. And it's kind of ironic since I do buy lots of Mixels, and I never had a use for all those eyes and teeth. But now I do now. Yeah, it's just like how he turned out. You can't even tell he turns into a little small car. Some people at Brick Fair said he was just a plain Mixel, but he turns into a tiny car. Transformation is also really smooth, and yeah, I really like his design. It's really unique, and once I saw the pictures of it in the show, I began to piece together what kind of transformation I can make for him. Yeah, and best of all, he does scale well with the Warrior Class figures. And yeah, here's Thunderhoof, Fracture, and Steeljaw, and Air Razor and Dive Bomb. There you go, most of Steeljaw's pack. Oh, yeah, whoops. Yeah, I'm missing at the Underbite, which I probably won't make, but yeah, unless they make an upsized version. Well, I'm definitely not making it. I'm probably not making a Lego version at this point. Yeah, there you go. Here's my number 2. Now, time to find out who number 1 is. Alright, time for number 1, and it is Mr. Gunface, aka Age of Extinction Lockdown. Yeah, Yeah, this guy has some pretty amazing engineering, and most importantly with the mass shifting, goes from a deluxe scale car to a Voyager scale robot. Something I wish the toy did. And they're just so tricky, just trying to jam everything together, make the best use of space. And once he's in vehicle mode, he's super compact, like really not too many gaps in it. And yeah, well, he doesn't scale well to my leader size Optimus Prime, but he definitely looks nice next to Galvatron. They look pretty well scaled, and I like how his gun face turned out, even though there's some parts forming. There's some pretty impressive size here. You can't tell these two turn into really similar sized vehicles, and that's just amazing. This is what makes it #1. Just like for Galvatron. Galvatron was their #1 Transformer last year, their 2015, just based on engineering itself and what I could do compared to the toys and the actual CGI and stuff. Yeah, and the best part is you can build him yourself. I do have an instruction video out made about a week ago, and you can go ahead and build him and see how amazing he actually is. So this concludes our list for my list for my top 5 Transformers of the year. What do you guys think? I'm pretty sure you don't have too much of an opinion. I don't know. Just to be clear, anything made in 2016 was Stinger's video and on. I think, yeah. Yeah, that should probably be it for this, the top 5 list. Alright, let's continue on to something else. Alright, now let's talk about 2017, which is almost, I think a day away. Well, depending when you're viewing this, the future of my channel. Obviously, this year, well, next year is going to be much slower now that I'm in college and can be busy with stuff. Obviously, won't have too much time with Transformers. I'll try my best. Well, I still have time here since I don't go back for college until the 15th, so I have time to work on something. I'm taking a break from instruction videos. My next instruction video is supposed to be Western Star Prime or Kickback, which I'm not sure I have time to get to them when I'm at home. I want to work on new Transformers, and when I'm in college, I probably won't have too much time since I'm gonna be pretty busy. The year's gonna get harder and stuff. Yeah, and of course, I'm looking forward to working on The Last Night coming up. The new Transformers movie coming out next year, and yeah, but as of right now, we don't have too much reference material. I don't have too much reference material, except the concept art, which is concept art, I guess. I can't tell how accurate it is to what they'll show in the movie, but I could definitely start working on it more when maybe a new trailer would come out or something. They didn't really show off too many of the new designs in the last trailer. And yeah, I will definitely finish Age of Extinction, as you guys know. Maybe pop in some RID, and maybe even a surprise. Yeah, I do have a big work in progress right now, and I think I can show it to you guys. Here's a hint. Now for a little work in progress. You kind of know who this guy is, so let's see. There. Obviously this is definitely not made to scale with Optimus, but try to make it close enough. I don't want to make it so big that like the ratchets can't hold anything. It's cool working with ratchets, but unfortunately I don't have enough ratchets to finish this other arm. And at the moment he is fully transformable into his dinosaur mode, though it's basically a big cylinder with a leg coming off of it. Yeah, I really hope I can finish this guy before I get back to college, or at least get the color layout out so I can swap parts if I do a Bricklink order. Maybe do that back in my dorm or something. Yeah, so I can't believe I'm almost done with Age of Extinction, and just in time to start The Last Night. Hopefully within these few days we get more info on the toy line and stuff, and I can't wait. You can't tell for sure what my first Transformer next year is going to be. Maybe this guy, maybe something else. Once again, I really want to see more reference stuff from The Last Night. Stuff to work with, at least. And there you go. There's a little sneak peek of what's to come next year. And I guess I'll see you guys then in 2017, of course. It's been Arnoldless98, and Happy New Year. And yeah, Happy New Year. Alright, see ya.